Welcome back to Grand Scheme of Corner, ladies and gentlemen. We are back at our Pokemon Fire Red playthrough, or Leaf Green, yeah, something like that. Fire Red playthrough, and we are after our legendary Pokemon tonight. Right now, we're fixing to try to get our Lugia, and then we'll go after. Well, last week y'all said go after Deoxys and then Ho-Oh, but also got told to go after Ho-Oh while we're here on the island. So you guys have to tell me what you guys want to go after. Welcome in, Niall. Welcome in, Diddley. Appreciate you guys coming to hang out tonight. Not too much is up with me, Niall. Just ready to hang out and relax. I'm back to the 9 to 5 today, and I'm ready to chill with you guys now that I'm done with the 9 to 5 day. So let's chill tonight. Let's catch us some Pokemon. And what order do you guys want to go after? You want to go with Ho-Oh next while we're here on the island, or do you want to go with Deoxys and then come back here for Ho-Oh? Honestly, it doesn't make a big difference to me. I'm good either way. They'll both be caught eventually, is the plan. Ho-Oh next. Alright, that's fine by me if y'all, that's what you guys want. Let's see with that Thunder Wave. Let's go ahead and paralyze him, because it'll make it a little easier to try to catch Lugia. Because I don't think I have any, well, I don't know. Might have a sleep option. I don't know. We'll see. But not on a Pokemon that's going to be able to handle it, I don't think. So let's stick with paralysis for now. That'll be our best bet, I think. So how was everybody's weekend? Did you guys all have a good weekend this weekend? We actually had a pretty good weekend, honestly. Stayed a little busy. Went and helped some family out, do some construction work. Building a Porsche, technically. And, it was a little bit of work, but it was good. It was all good. Sorry about that. Had to clear my throat real quick. So yeah, it was a good weekend for us. Hannah should be here in a little bit. She had something to do this evening, craft night, and I think she's gonna come say hi when she gets here. I think. I'll check with her 100% when she gets here, but we'll find out. I just want to check summary real quick. No sing. Hypnosis, okay. Gustavo has hypnosis. Although right now, with the paralysis in place, it may not make a difference. I'm gonna send Charlie in, but I don't think Charlie's gonna be ready for this. We'll see here. Alright. So where we're at, I don't want to try to fight to knock him down any lower because it's going to be hard to get his HP down any lower without knocking him out. So I think I just want to chunk Ultra Balls at him at this point and see if we can try to catch him. That took a big hit. Charlie definitely held up for it, especially with, you know, Rain Dance, with the rain falling and the Hydro Pump. Makes that Hydro Pump stronger, but still. Was not expecting that. Alright. That's good. The rain stopped. Alright, let's see if we can try to catch this Lugia. I did, a couple of days ago, get a chance to work on my Fire Red Living Dex, Fire Red Leaf Green Living Dex, and my personal playthrough, and I'm making some pretty good progress there, I will say. Let's put Misty in because of being water type. Maybe it'll have some kind of resistance. Maybe. With such a staggering difference in levels, I'm not sure it's going to be able to hold itself up against Lugia. Oh, we got lucky for paralysis. Yay! Whoop, 1, 2, 3. Oh! I thought we had it on that one. Oh, another paralysis. Yeah. We were taking these paralysis with strides here. 1, 2, 3. You guys are seeing this, right? 3 shakes, and we got paralysis happening. I mean, we're in a good spot. It just won't stay locked. Well, didn't shake that time. Oh, that's right. Misty has water absorb, so this water attacks, the Hydro Pump's not going to affect her. Oh, you gotta love it. Really? Oh, come on, Lugia, don't be like that. Don't heal yourself up. That makes it harder for us to capture you. Alright, let's go with a Confuse Ray. I guess Hydro Pump's not gonna do us any good. Hydro Pump. Recover. Rain Dance. What other move? What's... Don't tell me. I don't want to know what Lugia's fourth move is directly. I don't want to spoil it. I want to see what it is. But if that's 3 of its 4 moves, and its fourth move could be Aeroblast, but it hasn't started using it yet, which I would think it would try to use Aeroblast against Misty, being as the Hydro Pump doesn't work. But Swift. Okay. Got it. Okay, so its fourth move is Swift. Okay. So Swift is technically the only move I've got to worry about for Misty. And if it uses Hydro Pump again, then we'll be actually really good. Because Hydro Pump should restore Misty. Although with it not using Hydro Pump anymore, it makes me think that it's out of Hydro Pump. It's out of Hydro Pump. Its only attacking move is Swift. Swift is not going to do any damage against Gustavo. Let's do a Shadow Punch and see what happens. Super effective, but it did get it down to the red area. And of course it's using Recover. I don't know that Lugia can attack Gustavo at this point. I don't think it has any Hydro Pumps left to use. This might put us in a really good spot here. Other than the fact that it's going to keep doing that, keep recovering. But if we run it out of power points for Recover... Oh, that's going to take a while, because I think Recover is like 20. We have a good chance of running it into Struggle, and Struggle, I think, in this generation still acts as a normal type move, which means it should not affect Gustavo. Let's see. Let's see what happens here. We might be in a really good spot right here. Other than the fact that it's paralyzed, which I kind of wish now I would have thought ahead and just use sleep instead of paralysis, but you know, we got time here. Cause yeah, we got the next 2 hours to go after these guys. Because even if we don't get all of them tonight, we can always get them again next. We try for the rest of them next week. Oh man, we got some time to really wear this Lugia down, don't we? I don't think it has any other moves left to use. I could be wrong. But the way it keeps using back-to-back Recover like this, that makes me think it's out of moves. It's out of power points for everything else. Yeah, to see, Swift doesn't do anything. Although, in all fairness, our Shadow Punch is rapidly running out. We might be on the right track to hunt this thing tonight and really catch it. What do you guys think? Swift doesn't do any good. Run out the last year Swift. Kinda. I wanna put Mewtwo in. I wanna see what happens. I wanna see if Lugia changes its strategy from here. What's even better is Mewtwo has Recover as well. So that means we can heal our Mewtwo up if it does get hit in. Like Swift. That's fine. We got our own Swift to use as well. Ooh, got the paralysis. That's fine. Heal yourself back up, Lugia. We got this. I think it's wore itself out as far as its high-end moves, like Hydro Pump. Ooh. Let's throw an Ultra Ball out and let's see if we can try to catch it now. It'll stay right there. One. Ah. Yes. Paralysis is hitting it hard. Really? Not even a shake? Alright. That's fine. Oh, this is gonna be good. Alright, Mewtwo. You got this, buddy. Oop. Yeah, I think I'll throw a Swift in there, just bring it a little bit lower. And now let's throw an Ultra Ball at it and let's see what happens. One. Ah. And of course it recovers again. That's okay. Oop. Let's hit it with another Thunderbolt. Okay. It's gotta be running low on Recover power points. Okay, Recover has 20. Don't know that it's done 20 yet, but it's gotta be getting close. Oh, it's trying, isn't it? It's really trying. Come on, Lugia, you know you want to go with us. You want to be a part of our merry little band here. And you want to be a powerful Pokemon to help us out. We know you want to join us. 1, 2, 3. Oh, so close. We're gonna get this thing. And we're gonna be able to get it tonight. Ooh. Okay. I don't mind it being that far into the red. I just wasn't expecting it with that one Thunderbolt. Oh, come on, Lugia, don't do like that. Nope. Nope, no. Let's do a Thunderbolt again. It's gotta be close to out of Recover. Really? How many Recovers do you have? Really? Surely it doesn't have an unlimited amount of Recover, does it? I mean, it doesn't seem like it has an unlimited amount of every other move, so... It's gotta be running low on Recover. Alright, you take a recover. That's fine. We can go back to hitting it with Swift now. Ooh, critical. Nice. There's the struggle. Alright, dude. You keep doing that. I'm gonna throw Ultra Balls at you. One. Ah. Because that struggle, it's gonna hit it with recoil. It's not much, but it'll whittle away at Lugia's health. Ah, oh, come on now. Come on, Lugia. You know you want to go with us. Really? Come on. Okay, I don't mind that. Let's recover Mewtwo because I don't want to lose Mewtwo to the struggles. Of course, I don't want to lose Lugia to the struggle either. That's okay. I'll take a paralysis. I'll take a paralyze. That's fine. One, two. Oh. It's just gonna whittle its health down just little by little until we can catch it here. Dude, you just need to stay in the Ultra Balls that we're throwing at you. I'm telling you, it'll be better for you if you just stay in the Ultra Ball. I was hoping for some shakes. The might be cooked at this point. As in I'm gonna catch it, or as in it's gonna faint. Because I'm pretty sure we gotta be getting close to catching it here. I mean, as much as we fought it here, it's out of HP. I mean, power points. Its HP is lowering every time it struggles. I hope it doesn't faint. We'll have to start this process over again. I will say the paralysis is making me feel better though. Every time it goes into paralyze, it's one less hit that we have to worry about. Alright, Mewtwo, recover up a little bit, buddy, because I don't need you fainting. Yes! Got hit by the paralysis. You gotta love it. Ah, come on now, Lugia. Don't be like that. Sorry, I forgot to silent my watch, apparently. Okay, so it's just now down into the red. So we got a little bit to go here. I think we can catch it before it faints. One. Especially if we're lucky enough for that paralysis to kick me in every once in a while. One. Still just one shake. No shakes on that one. Let's go ahead and give Mewtwo another recover. Good. Seems like every time we use recover, Lugia gets hit with a paralysis, which is good. One, two. Come on now. Alright, still holding in there so far. Oh. Got me excited there. I thought we were gonna get a second wiggle. One. Ah. You have to get past that one. Oh, come on, Lugia. You know you want to go with us. Don't do this. Okay, I'll take paralysis. That's good. Unfortunately, I think you're right, Diddley. Yup. It's painted. Alright, let's reset and let's try it again. Because we're after our Lugia tonight. We're not letting this Pokemon get away from us. Oh. I changed oh, hold up. Yeah, first loss of the night. Change that. Alright, let's save that. I want to save the new border. I just want to change it up. I think I want to lead with Misty on this one. Because if Lugia is going to be using its Hydro Pumps, I would rather it waste its Hydro Pumps on Misty. And then we go from there. In fact, we can be using things like Confuse Ray and Ice Beam in the meantime. Ooh, how nice would it be if we froze it? Oh, if we froze Lugia, it'd be so much easier to try to catch it at that point. Alright, and I think I'm hoping it uses up its Hydro Pumps. So that way, we can put in Gustavo. Because if we can get Gustavo in there, after it no longer has Hydro Pumps to attack. What did I just say? What did I just say? Will it stay frozen? It should stay frozen now. As long as I don't use a fire type move against it. Right? Okay, okay. Oh, it defrosted, okay. I was thinking it would stay frozen, but alright, I guess it won't. That'd have been nice if it would have, though. Alright, can we freeze it again? Can we get that lucky? No. I was hoping, but no. Okay, that's 2 Hydro Pumps so far. That's fine, recover. I'm not sure if I want to get back down the struggle or not, but definitely wanted to use up its Hydro Pumps. Oh, well. If it uses all of its Hydro Pumps, then that's right, it has pressure. That's why I lost those moveset. Okay. But if it has Hydro Pump, then I mean, if it loses its Hydro Pumps, then only attacking move it has left is Swift, which means Gustavo could go in and use Hypnosis. And the thing is, it uses pressure. I forgot Lugia has pressure, which causes us to use 2 power points instead of 1 every move. So it is making me burn through my moves faster than I normally would. But that's okay. I was afraid of that. Yeah, let's use Satoshi. Let's hope that we don't accidentally we put it into paralysis with the Thunderbolt, but I want to use the Thunderbolt to bring down its HP. Alright, so far so good. I'm gonna use Strength just to see what happens. Yeah, I had a feeling it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But it did use Recover. Too bad we can't get lucky enough to get another freeze status like we got earlier. I mean, we're out of Ice Beams, but that was just such good luck. Alright, I need to use the rest of the Hydro Pumps. Come on, Lugia, use the last of your Hydro Pumps so I can put in Gustavo. Why are you throwing Swifts at me? On the flip side, it is burning through its restores this way. So that means it's gonna have less power points for its restores, which is a good thing for us. Got the paralysis. Okay, that's fine. So much for me using the sleep. I was hoping to not cause it to go into paralysis, so that way we could use sleep on it, but you know, it's a risk you take with Thunderbolt. Alright, so far so good. What? Wasn't expecting a critical hit. Okay. Alright, let's try it again. I'm telling you, we're gonna get this Lugia. I might, Satoshi's Thunderbolt, I think I'm gonna use it once here, and I want to stick with things like Strength and maybe Mega Kick. Good, because I want to use up those Hydro Pumps, but I don't want to put it under paralysis because I want to use Sleep. Oh, come on, use the Hydro Pumps. You've only used one so far. There we go, Hydro Pump number 2. Probably a little early to start this, but I don't want to knock it down any lower and knock it out by accident. So I'm trying to start catching it, trying to catch it. That's fine, use your Recover. Use the rest of those Hydro Pumps for me. He's used 2 so far, and even use the other 3. Let's stick with Strength, because I don't want to take the risk of Thunderbolt putting it on a paralysis. Ugh. There goes Rain Dance again. So maybe that means he's gonna use Hydro Pump. I got 280 Pokemon in Pokopia. Nice. I need to start working on upping my numbers of Pokemon in Pokopia. I actually got 3 more tonight. Sudowoodo, Bonsly, and Doug Trio. I was trying to think who was the 3rd one, but it was Doug Trio. Alright. Now hopefully... Oh, we have Ice Beam. We have Ice Beam on Misty. I didn't realize Misty hit. Wait a minute. That's right, this is a new battle. Duh. So maybe we can get lucky enough for Ice Beam to freeze it again. But I'm hoping Lugia comes on and uses the last of its Hydro Pump on us. Get Hydro Pump done out of the way. Got another freeze. Gotta wait for Ho to spawn and so I can use something on it. Can you get Ho? And don't tell me. I don't want to know. Never mind. I want to find out on my own. But that would be pretty cool if we can get Ho and Lugia as a part of our friend squad, and the same with like Kyogre. But don't tell me. Don't tell me. Excuse me. I'm gonna hit it with the Ice Beam again, because I don't want it to thaw. But I do need to bring its HP down some. Sneaking the yawns in. Alright, last Ice Beam. And it is frozen. So this is going to be one of the best scenarios right here to try to catch it. It's not the lowest HP as I can get it to, but it's still frozen. Oh, 3 shakes. We almost had it. Alright, Lugia, stay in that Ultra Ball. Oh, it defrosted. Ah. Let's hit it with that Confused Ray. Maybe when you get lucky and it'll hit itself a time or 2. Although, that's not lowering its power points, so that may be kind of a pointless concept. Especially considering it could almost knock itself out if I'm not careful. I need 5 more large relics and 4 small relics. So you've almost collected all the relics. Nice. Alright, let's see if we can try to start catching it again. Nope. I've lost count on the Hydro Pumps. I'm not sure if it's finished with them or not. Yeah, completely lost count on the Hydro Pumps. It snaps out of its confusion, it'll be fine as long as it doesn't recover. But of course, naturally, when it snaps out of its confusion, it probably is going to use recover. No, use Rain Dance. Look at that. I don't know that Lugia I don't know, it might or might not have any more hydro pumps. It hasn't been using it, so it is using recover though. I just hate to bring in Gustavo and then not be ready for it, and it still have hydro pumps out to use. I mean, we might be okay. Let's bring in Gustavo, let's see what happens. It either will or won't have any more hydro pumps, and I don't know that it does or not. But we're gonna go for a hypnosis. Well, at least it's using up its rain dances. And it recovers. Alright, so far so... Yes! There we go. Got the hypnosis. But now we gotta bring its HP back down. That's the tough part. Ooh. I thought it was gonna hit a little harder. It did wake up, but it used Swift, which doesn't affect Gustavo, which is good. Alright, let's see. Of course it recovers. So let's see if we can get it back to sleep here. But it just negated everything that I had done as far as bringing its HP down. Let's put in Mewtwo. It's fast asleep, which hopefully it'll stay that way. Pretty good hit. No! We don't want Lugia to wake up. What is it with our own Swift? Let's stick with Swift for now. Because I don't want to knock out Lugia, and I definitely don't want to put it on paralysis. Let's try it. Let's put Gustavo back in. Let's see if we can put it to sleep now. Yeah, I was hoping Swift. Good. Looks like he might actually be out of hydro pumps. Of course, I say this and I can be completely wrong. And now it's going to recover itself back, but... we have to sleep. Feel a cough coming on. I'm really trying to fight it off here. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to cough at you guys. I couldn't hold that one back. Oh, he does have one more hydro pump. Okay. Alright. Yep, we're using the next Pokemon. Let's go ahead and put a recover on a Mewtwo. So do we revive Gustavo and bring him back into use Hypnosis? I hope not, but it might. Yeah, it could. Lugia he's gonna be tough. I mean, they're all going to be tough because well, I know for sure Ho-Oh and Lugia both have recover. So that definitely makes it tougher to try to catch them. But, I'm pretty sure Deoxys does not. What? It had another Hydro Pump still hidden in the back? Look at that. Alright, so it should be out of Hydro Pumps now. You know what? We're gonna use Thunderbolt just to try to bring its HP down. And if it puts it under paralysis, then so be it. I want to throw another Ultra Ball at it. Let's see. We gotta have good enough luck somewhere in here that it can catch. We got it. We got our Lugia. Sorry, Diddley, it didn't take Alstream. Would you like to say hello? Hannah walked in about the time we caught our Lugia.
Hi, chat. Hi. Hi, Diddley. Hello. Hello, it's me.
We got him. Thank you, Diddley. Appreciate that. Give me just a quick second. Alright, so I was thinking about it. And I had to just check for... We just had to chat for a minute. I've got to leave the island anyways. Because there's no place here on the island to heal. So I've got to go back to the mainland. We got to heal up our Pokemon, and then we got to go back to Naval to go after Ho-Oh. Which is fine by me. I got no problem going after Ho-Oh tonight and going after it first. But I gotta go heal up because our team is, you know, hurting a little bit. And should we change something out for Lugia? Lugia would be a good addition to the team if we did put it in. In fact, I'm going to move it out of that box, so I don't want to just leave it in that box. Oh, I can put it here. Oh, goes right with the birds. Look at that. But do we put it in our team? Recover, Hydro Pump, Rain Dance, and Swift. It would definitely be a good counter against Ho-Oh. But I guess the real question would be, what do we take out of the team to put it in? And I kind of want to keep Larvitar, because Larvitar, I'm sorry, Pupitar will be a Tyranitar, and that's a good Pokemon. I'm tempted to take Gustavo out, but it's the only thing I have with Hypnosis. Satoshi's been with us from the get-go. Same with Charlie. Mewtwo, but Mewtwo is just as strong as Gustavo. I mean, as Lugia. So I hate to take it out, and then, you know, well, I mean, they're both good, strong Pokemon. And Misty is really our Surfer. I really don't know that I can take it out. I mean, I could get Surf and Waterfall to Lugia, but at the same time, Lugia does have other aspects about it. So, I guess let's just run with it as is. We'll leave the team alone for now. And let's get back down to Naval Island. Let's go after, you know what? How are we faring on? Oh no, we're okay on Ultra Balls. As I said, do we need to go buy some more Ultra Balls? But no, we're good. Alright. Yes, back to Naval Rock. Which, that was kind of neat. I actually looked at the map. I don't know if you guys are paying attention. We're looking at the map. Let me save it real quick before we go too far. But, looking at the map, Naval Rock is actually between 4 and 5 Island, and I didn't know that. I did not know that. 4 Island and 5 Island, and then right there in the middle is Naval Rock. That's pretty cool. I never knew that. Could not have told you that before. So that's kind of cool to know. Alright, back down to the bottom, well, I guess to the top of Naval Rock this time. We're going to go get our Ho-Oh. I turned the fan off when I first came in here because it was a little warm or a little cool in here. I mean, not warm, cool. Hannah was just in here and the air conditioner was blowing. It was a little chilly. Now, when the air conditioner kicked off, I'm like, it got warm in here all of a sudden. Let's save right here. Ah, there's Ho-Oh. Alright, let's do this. Let's see if we can catch our Ho-Oh tonight. Oh man. Such a cool Pokemon. I mean, not as cool as Lugia, but still, that looks pretty cool. Alright, let's open with Thunderbolt, and let's see if we can take down some of its HP. Ooh. Take its HP down further than I thought it was going to. Now, let's see what Fire Blast, which already burned Satoshi. Well, at least Satoshi held in there by 1 HP. Let's start throwing some Ultra Balls. Let's see if we can try to catch it before we put any kind of a status change on it. Alright, Fire Blast, Swift. Let's put Charlie in. Charlie should be okay to handle this one. Let's just start chucking Ultra Balls at it for a little while, because it's low in HP, and I'm pretty sure it has Recover. So we Fire Blast, Swift, Recover. And I wonder if that means it has Sunny Day. If it's the opposite, excuse me, if it's the Fire type, the opposite of Lugia, then that would make sense as far as its moveset goes. Huh. I guess we'll find out as we go. Yep, Sunny Day. Called it. Okay. So, It should have recover. We know it has swift. It's got fire blast, which is the opposite of hydro pump. Fire of hydro pump. And it's got sunny day, which is the fire version of rain day. Okay. So this could still work in our advantage, the same as what it did against Lugia. If Ho-Oh uses all of its fire blasts, which I think that's like the third fire blast it's used right there, means it should have 2 more. And it gets down to just Swift only, then naturally Swift can't do anything to damage Gustavo. And the other 2 moves, Sunny Day and Recover, aren't going to do any. That's the 4th. That should be the 4th Fire Blast right there. Should not do any good against Sunny Day, and Recover shouldn't do any good against Gustavo. Shouldn't do any damage against him anyways. There's the Recover. Okay. So yeah, Fire Blast, Swift, Sunny Day, and Recover. Okay. So that's no question about it's 4 moves now. But the matter of, did it use up all of its Fire Blasts? Unfortunately, I think with the sun up, it's not gonna freeze even under even with Ice Beam. I think Ice Beam freeze effect, it loses its freeze effect in sunny weather. Of course, with sunny weather up, water moves are no longer as strong as they were. Let's see if we can hit it with a Confuse Ray. So what you think, Diddley? Is it gonna take the second half of the stream to catch this Ho-Oh? Or you think we're gonna get lucky and catch it early on? I'm hoping we get lucky and we catch it early on myself, but that's hard to say right now. You don't know? You don't want to take a guess? Just thought I'd try. Alright, let's just see here. About trying to throw some Ultra Balls at it now. I'm afraid to put Gustavo in. I'm afraid I've lost count on how many Fire Blasts it has, and I'm afraid it has 1 more left. I don't want to risk it with Gustavo because I want to use Gustavo's Hypnosis to put it to sleep. Okay, that should have been the last Fire Blast. Should have been. And of course it's going into using its Recover. Okay. So that means whenever Misty goes down, I should be able to put Gustavo in. Wasn't quite as I would like, Misty to have lasted a little bit longer, but I'll take what I got. Alright, use that Hypnosis on that Gustavo. There we go. Put it to sleep. Let's see if Shadow Punch will do any good. Nope. What about Nightmare? Sorry, Nightshade. It's okay. Not as good as they were against Lugia, but of course Lugia is a psychic type, so... Alright, see if we can get lucky enough with it being asleep with that, nope. I was hoping with it being asleep, we might, get some good enough luck to try to catch it. But that HP is still too high. And of course, it's gonna use Recover. Alright, let's get it back to sleep. Really? Yeah, Swift isn't going to do any good. There we go. Maybe I should use Nightshade instead, but you know, Shadow Punch, it'll be a start. Alright, hit it with that Nightshade. See if we can get a couple more Nightshades in. Maybe we can bring his HP down by just a little bit here. Get us in a... Ah! It woke up and it used Recover. Let's see if we can try to put it back to sleep. Okay. So far so good. Ooh, let's try... Somebody's cross their fingers that Ho-Oh stays asleep for us. I'm gonna try this. Good, it stayed asleep. Good, good. Oh, this is gonna be one of the best chances we can get. One shake. But it's still asleep. Good. Let's throw another one at it. 1, 2. Oh. Oh, and it woke up. I'm just gonna throw another Ultra Ball out just to see what happens. We can get lucky, right? Nope. And of course it used Recover. I'm gonna use the Thunderbolt just because at this point I don't care if it takes paralysis, because that's better than nothing at all, because I can't maintain the sleep. There we go, that's fine, that'll work. So paralysis is better than nothing. Let's hit it with a Swift, see if we can bring it down a little closer. Okay, that's fine. There we go. Alright, let's throw an Ultra Ball at it. Here we go, let's see what happens. Ah, really? Alright, recover Mewtwo, get its strength back. I was expecting it to use its own Recover. But hey, we'll take advantage of this. Really? There it goes. There's the Recover. What would happen if it hit it with Psychic? I wonder if that'd be too much. No, ooh. And special defense fell. Alright, hit with Swift. Ooh. Another paralysis. One, two. Oh. Had my hopes up there for a second. Alright, hello, come on. Really? I mean, I'm glad that you're not doing any damage to yourself, and you're definitely not recovering, but... Come on, more shakes than one. Really? There's the Recover. Let's try another Hypnosis. Psychic. Oh. So see, that's a good spot for it to be at, but of course it did the Recover thing. We'll try a Thunderbolt and hope that we don't knock it out. Knocked it out. Alright, let's go at it again. Alright, first lost on Ho-Oh. That's alright, we have a whole hour. We still got plenty of time to take this thing down. Let's do it. I don't know that I want to fight with sleep again. So I think I'm just gonna open with Thunder Wave on this one. Let's go ahead and just get it under paralysis, because that's better than no status change at all. And it's better than fighting to try to keep it under sleep. Because sleep, that's a hard status to keep it under. And I know it's better odds under sleep, I understand. But I don't think it's gonna stay under sleep. So I think I'd rather just go ahead and get it under paralysis now. Alright, let's get Charlie in there. Charlie, let's use a cut, buddy. We don't want to hit it hard, but we do want to kind of whittle down its HP a little bit here. And I can deal with Charlie taking those fire blasts. Excuse me. Alright. Let's see how it is. What is Flamethrower? Ooh, Flamethrower didn't do that much. Not near as much as Fire Blast does, which is to be expected, but still. Let's give him another cut. At least was decently consistent. Okay. Ah. Right back to the recover. That's alright, we'll burn through the recovers, hopefully. Let's try Fly. I just want to see what Fly does. Just so I have an idea of how much damage it does. Might not be enough, might not even worth worrying about, but, you know, hey. I want to check it out anyways. Oh, that's decent. That's actually not bad. Let's do another Fly. That actually wasn't bad. It wastes a turn of Sunshine. We get lucky enough that paralysis hits. Cool. And it does an okay amount of damage. It's actually not bad. For whatever reason, Ho just keeps using its recover, which is fine. Let it burn through its power points of that recover. But it's funny that it's one hit and then it recovers itself back up to full. See? Yes, just because it knows it doesn't have anything better to use against Charlie. So it's just trying to keep itself alive that way. Or maybe it's trying to burn off our Fly power points. It's okay. We got other moves. See now, instead of giving it a chance to have 2 turns to try to recover, I can go right back into cut now. Not bad, not bad. I think I want to throw an Ultra Ball at it and see what happens now. I think we're far enough along that it might be a good time to try to start catching it. Trying to catch it. One. Nope. One wiggle. Alright. You know you want to go with this Ho-Oh. Just stay in the Ultra Ball. Ah. Hear the next door neighbor's dog. Y'all might have heard that one. One, two, three. Yes. We got it. What was that? Only 2 attempts? We got that one. We got Ho-Oh after 2 attempts. Yes. Hey, we got plenty of time to go after the Deoxys tonight, too. Look at that. Didn't Ho-Oh appear briefly in the Pokemon series premiere when Ash was taking Pikachu to the Pokemon Center to help him recover? Not quite, Richard. He actually appeared. It was at the end of that episode, but it was before Ash took him to the Pokemon Center. It was right after the the one where Pikachu attacks all fights back against all the Spearow. But yeah, that same episode, but yeah, somewhere along there. Yes, last but not least is Deoxys, which is where we're headed next. Thank you, appreciate that, Richard. That was actually only our second attempt to go after Ho-Oh, so that surprisingly it was actually easier. Lugia took us what, 5 or 6 attempts, diddly? I don't know, I lost count. Took us quite a number. We took quite a few attempts, and it almost took us an hour to try to capture Lugia. I don't know, there was something about Lugia that just was way harder. But I'm not complaining. We've got them both. Now we get to go after a Deoxys. The really tough one that I'm not looking forward to going after at this moment. There's our Suicune. Suicune's going to be tough. Problem with Suicune is you've got to find it first. I haven't even there's been no encounters of it yet. Of course, we haven't been doing a lot of Pokemon hunting on the mainland yet in Kanto, so we are gonna have to do some Pokemon hunting in Kanto to see if we can find it. All right, while we're here, sorry about that. I was trying to fight off that yawn as best I could. While we're here, I'm gonna fight off a yawn. We're gonna go over here and heal up our team real quick, and then we'll put Ho-Oh in mine with Lugia. I might encounter it sooner than I think. What do you mean, Diddley? Because I know that you have to encounter it on the mainland. I know that it's not on the islands, or at least I'm like 90% sure it's not on the islands. Yeah, I'll just put it there for now. Alright, so we got our Ho-Oh. Alright, let's go after our Deoxys. Yeah, so it's a roaming legend, so I found it pretty quickly myself. Really? Well, that does give me hope. I appreciate that. I got plenty of Ultra Balls. I'm just gonna save it one quick time over here, and then we'll go after to the island. That does make me feel better knowing that you found yours pretty quickly. Honestly, when we find it, I'm probably just gonna Master Ball it right then and there. It's the reason why I've been saving the Master Balls, because those roaming legends, they're tough. Okay, everything's in order for you to board this, but yeah. Whoa! High speed 12? That's the first time I've seen it go that high. I thought 10 was the highest high speed. No music. No music at all. Did I do something wrong? Maybe I should have saved it right there before we encountered him. Oh well. We encountered him. I'll have to do the puzzle again. If I have to do the puzzle again, I'll probably save just before that spot right there. Alright, so this one is much lower as far as HP. What? Dang. What about it, Diddley? Alright, so let's go ahead and hit it with that paralysis. There is nothing. I'm gonna try Thunderbolt, but I'm afraid that's not gonna be. Yep. That's what I was afraid of. Alright, so we can use Thunder Wave, but yeah, that's straight up my fault too. I had a feeling Thunderbolt was going to be too strong. Alright, let's save it right there. Because I don't want to do this puzzle again if I don't have to. I like this music that it has, though. For the island to be silent and then the music to come in like that, I like that. Okay, let's hit it with the Thunder Wave. Now I'm gonna have to use some of our... Yeah, that's fine. Satoshi can evolve with the taunt. But Satoshi's not staying in. I don't want to put in Gustavo just yet because Deoxys is a psychic type. And I'm afraid it's gonna knock down Gustavo too easily. That's fine. Let's hit it with Surf. Maybe I should lead with Gustavo in this fight. That was crazy. Yeah, this... I'm gonna take some medals on this Pokemon. This Pokemon's gonna be a lot harder to catch than I thought. And not that it's hard to catch, it's just... its level is so low that I don't know what to use. I mean, I was thinking using my lower level Pokemon would be okay. But no. Apparently, we're just gonna have to stick with our low level Pokemon. Hit with a Hypnosis. Of course, it leads with Psychic. And poor Gustavo goes down. You see? Alright, let's paralyze it with Satoshi. And I may just have to start chucking Ultra Balls at it from here. Because if I try to knock down any of its HP, won't you kind of knock it out? Well, at least you gotta shake it like that. Yeah, this might be just a chunk the balls at it kind of situation and see what happens. This is not going to be an easy Pokemon to catch. And it's not that it's super strong, it's actually because of its lower level. And even using some of my lower level Pokemon are going to knock it out. Because I thought I had Pokemon ready for this battle. Huh. I wonder... That's fine, Satoshi can fall for it, but we're going to continue to throw Pokeballs at you. Let's throw a Great Ball and we'll see what happens. It's paralyzed. That's good. I wonder if I can catch it in a Great Ball instead of an Ultra Ball. Ultra Balls were doing better. At least they were shaking a little bit. Yeah, let's stick with Ultra Balls for now. See, at least we're getting one shake out of the Ultra Ball. That's more than we're getting out of the Great Balls. So that means with the paralysis on it, there's a chance that an Ultra Ball could just catch even at full HP. Even though this is a mythical Pokemon technically. This is also telling me that in my main playthrough, when I go after Deoxys, because I haven't gone after it yet, I'm going to have to build something up specific in the 25 to 30 level range with status moves specifically to take down Deoxys. Well, not even take it down, but to try to, you know, just lock it in to capture it. See, I thought we had it a while ago when it shook 3 times, but we didn't. Yeah, I'm fixing to have to turn the fan back on. This little room's getting warm again. I didn't expect my full studio to get this warm again. I was expecting it to stay cool tonight. What moves does Godzilla have? You know what? Let's put Godzilla in. I'm gonna turn the fan on, but he uses Sandstorm. While Sandstorm may not do a ton of damage, it will at least do some chip damage. Yes, there we go, at Deoxys. And when it's down low enough, we just won't reset up Sandstorm. But this way, maybe we have a chance to try to patch it. Although that superpower right there is not something I want to be using. I don't want it to be hit. I don't want Godzilla to be hit with it. Let's put Mewtwo in for a few moments because I want Godzilla to survive. Because that Sandstorm may be our ticket to try to bring it down eventually. To at least bring its HP down low enough. We're gonna see. And Mewtwo can, you know, recover and, you know, it can take the sand buffs. Alright, let's throw that Ultra Ball. Let's see what happens here. 1. Nope. See, this one I feel like is a lot harder than the other two, just simply on the sheer fact that it's hard to not knock it out. All right, Deoxys, come on. I mean, we did get a 3 shake a while ago. And of course Mewtwo is not attacking you right now, so one. I'm gonna have to switch out Mewtwo before I can recover it though, because it fell for that taunt. So that means the taunt is gonna keep it from being able to use recover. Well, it did fall to the paralysis there. Not fall, but it fell under paralysis. Alright, so Pursuit, Psychic, Taunt. What's his 4th move? Ooh, thought we had it there for a minute. Yeah, we've seen Taunt. That's good. You get hit by the paralysis. Good, good. Team pursuit already. I'm not sure what its fourth move is right now. I'm pretty sure it does not have recover. Seen psychic. Let's try. Good night, Niall. Appreciate you stopping in for a little while. Let's try putting it under Confuse with Confuse Ray, and hopefully it'll get a couple of hits in on itself. And if that's the case, that'll help us out getting it down a little lower as well. Oh, Niall, if you want in on tomorrow night before you head out, if you want in on tomorrow night's Smash tournament, don't forget to be here. We're doing our Smash tournament tomorrow night for 400 subscribers. And Hannah's planning on being here to Smash with us, is for what I understand. That's the reason why we pushed it till tomorrow, so that she could be here. Hopefully all of you can. And we'll Smash tomorrow night. Smash Brothers Ultimate. We'll get this little tournament going for you guys crossing us over 400 subscribers, which I appreciate. You guys continue to help us grow. The channel really is continuing to grow, and I thank y'all for that. Alright, let's come on, stay caught, Deoxys. It snapped out of its confusion. But the paralysis did some good. But I don't think it ever attacked itself in this confusion. So let's see if we can keep it under confusion and hope for at least a hit or two on itself. There we go. Oh, yeah, don't do that again. Yeah, no more. No more hitting yourself, buddy. No, don't do that. All right, let's try it again. Wow. I was not expecting it to hit itself that hard. Let's go ahead and switch into Godzilla first. And I think we want to open with Sandstorm. See if we can just kind of bring its HP down little by little. I'd like, well, between the pursuit and the psychic, it's gonna always be able to take out our Gustavo. So anytime we bring Gustavo in, we're only gonna have like one, maybe two chances at most to hit it with that hypnosis. So we may not be able to rely on. May not be a good idea. May not be able to rely on. Okay, well, Godzilla's down. Hypnosis. I'm actually probably fixing to give it a try and see what happens here, but I don't look to get many turns out of Gustavo. Alright. All right, hit with that hypnosis. No, don't fall for the taunt. Mercy. I want to see something first. User throws a punch from the shadows that cannot be evaded. Fine, it's a 60 power, so that means it's going to hit hard. Attack with a mirage that inflicts damage matches the user's level. Level 30, that might be a better power. Let's try Nightshade first. I'm a little scared because I'm not sure this is not gonna knock him out. Oh, okay, no. Oh, that's not so bad. I need to get Gustavo out of here though. Let's switch out Gustavo. You know what? I'll put Charlie in. Charlie's fine. Oh. It used Pursuit. Oh, I was trying to save Gustavo to use its hypnosis for later down the line, but naturally that didn't just work. So we do have Deoxys HP down a little lower. I don't think it has any way of recovering. I don't think we lost. No, we didn't. We still have Satoshi. Okay, let's use Satoshi's Thunder Wave. Let's go ahead and put it under paralysis. Because there's no sense in fighting with Gustavo. Gustavo's just not going to be able to stay up. It's going to fail. Especially with two of Deoxys' moves being strong against it. Alright, so let's see if we can try to capture it now that it's decently low on its HP. We have it under paralysis. Satoshi can fall for the taunt, that's fine. Because we can just throw Ultra Balls from here. Or maybe even switch out Pokemon if we need to. But we shouldn't have to. Because it's already under paralysis. So we don't need to do any non-attacking moves from Satoshi. Reality is we don't even need to attack with Satoshi. Because at this point, Satoshi will knock it out. And we don't want that. Ooh, excuse me. Sneaking a yawn in. Oh, I thought we had it there for a second. Okay. That's fine. Use your taunts. Yep, sneaking the yawns in. Alright, come on, Deoxys. Stay caught. You know you want to go with us. You know you want to be a part of the family here. Oh, come on. Yes, yes, we know you're taunting poor Satoshi. This really is good music, though. Ah. Got me excited there for a second. Really? Really? You can't just stay caught. Please? You barely hear the music? I turned it up. As soon as I remember which one it is. How's that? A little better? Okay, let's throw another Ultra Ball at it. Really? Ah. Yes, I can hear it pretty good because of the fact that I'm using a set of headphones, so you know that always makes it easier to hear the music. Oh, 3 shakes and we still didn't catch it. Oh. It's... This Deoxys sure is giving our Satoshi a problem here. But we're gonna catch this thing. We're going to get it. It's just gonna take a lot of Ultra Balls to catch it. Thank goodness we have a whole bunch of them. One. Oh. So every time it starts shaking like that, it gets me excited and I want to count the shakes. One. What do you think, Diddley? Pretty good music? See, didn't even give it one shake that time. Yeah, okay, good enough. One, two, yeah, we're gonna get our next Pokemon. We'll put Charlie back in for now. Alright, back to throwing Ultra Balls at this thing. One, two, three. Oh, we were so close. Maybe I should put Mewtwo in. Because I should save Charlie in the background to go back and forth. For whenever Deoxys uses Taunt on Mewtwo. Because at least switching it out, it'll break the Taunt on it. And Mewtwo has Recover, so it's not like we can't heal it back up. Good thing I didn't switch it up right there. Really? Ooh. I wonder if Deoxys is down to nothing but Pursuit. Ooh. No, but still got a few taunts left in it. Okay. Come on, Deoxys, just stay in the Ultra Ball. Really? Let's go ahead and put Mewtwo in for a bit. So Mewtwo, like I said, at least has the ability to recover. Even though it's using Taunt right away, I can always switch it back and forth and use Recover if I need to. Alright, back to throwing Ultra Balls at this thing. Really? Oh, come on now. Really? Just can't get lucky enough to get this thing to stay in the Ultra Ball, it doesn't seem like. Okay. Alright, stay in it this time. Stay in the ball. One. I thought we had it. Alright, let's recover Mewtwo real quick. Aha! Deoxys got hit with the paralysis. Really? Oh boy, this one's gonna be tough. Okay. Excuse me, sorry about that. Some water. Gotta stay at some point, right? I mean, the odds have to eventually fall to where we capture this thing. It just has to. I mean, mathematically, there's just no way it can continue to avoid our Pokeball capture, or Ultra Ball capture, I guess. Maybe I should chuck a Pokeball at it and see what happens. Why not? Just to see. If it catches on this one, I'm gonna laugh so hard. Yeah, that feeling. It's trying to keep the Mewtwo under the taunt now. Let's throw a few Great Balls at it, because we got a few of those. Might as well. Well, go shake that time. Let's see. Can a Great Ball catch him? 1, 2. Oh? Maybe? We might have a chance with a Great Ball. If it shakes 3 times, I don't believe we have a real good chance. Excuse me, of course not. We're not gonna get 3 shakes off of that one. Why would we get that lucky, right? Ooh. Gotta love that paralysis. Nope. Oh, it's down to struggle. Oh, it's down to struggle. Oh, mercy. Well, at least it doesn't take a big hit on itself when it does struggle. That's good. And the paralysis is still a thing. Okay. We got chances here. I might need to switch back up to Ultra Balls, though. That's not bad. 2 shakes for the Great Balls, not bad. But I think I want to switch back to Ultra Balls now, because its HP is going to continue to drop. Yeah, I want to stay with the Ultra Balls for now, because as its HP drops, we're gonna get better and better odds of it staying caught, by being caught. Come on, Deoxys, don't knock yourself out. Just stay in the Ultra Ball. Really? Come on, Deoxys, just stay in the Ultra Ball. Really wish I could put it to sleep now instead, but just gonna have to work with the paralysis we got. Oh. Oh. Had a good hope there. Really built up my hope with 3 shakes. See, now it doesn't even want to do 1 shake. Just can't even do the a decent chance at this one, can we? Come on. They caught. Come on, Deoxys. I don't even want to start counting until it gets to 2 shakes anymore now. But that's just me. I'm tired of counting 1 shake. Or none. Look, we caught the other 2, Ho and Lugia. Come on, Deoxys, just stay caught. 1. I did that out of habit, didn't I? 2. At least it's not hurting itself like it did when it was under confusion, I'll tell you that. No. Oh, it's just now getting down to the red. Okay. So it's taking its time. 2. At least now with it in the red, it should be more than likely, more likely to shake multiple times. 2. Like that. Because it's more likely to be caught. It's getting closer to the proper catch area here. Two. Oh. At least it's not knocking itself out as fast under struggle as what like Lugia did. Lugia knocked itself out pretty quickly under struggle. 2. Keep getting my hopes up. I keep getting my hopes up. 2, 3. We gotta be getting closer to hitting that capture point. But again, maybe not. So we're down to that point now. It's like it keeps whittling itself down just a little bit more, and I hate to see the HP drop anymore now because I know it's getting closer and closer to being knocked out. I really don't want it to knock itself out. I want to capture it. Okay, it's still hanging in there barely. I'll take a paralysis, that's fine. That still keeps Deoxys from fainting. Alright, it went down. We get to try it again. I think that was actually a really good start to that battle. Is that the 4th time we've lost against this thing? Wow. So I think I want to stick with opening with Godzilla and doing the Sandstorm. Forgot what move it was. Wow, my brain is kicked out. That means we can't use the sandstorm. Okay, that's fine. Let's try for hypnosis. Maybe to use up all of its taunts doing this. Nope, it would open with a psychic on that one. Knowing good and well we're just gonna use Gustavo. Alright, Godzilla, get back in there and let's see if we can use a sandstorm. Oh, don't knock out Godzilla, come on. Really? Really? Alright. Let's try. Oh no. No, I don't want to do this. Ice Beam knocked it out, and Confused Ray can knock itself out if it hits itself twice. No, never mind. I knew there was a reason why I hadn't used Misty. That's the reason why. Misty can easily knock it out. Ooh, excuse me. Alright, let's use the Thunder Wave. Yeah, I know, you want us to attack you, I know. I don't think any of my Pokemon left now have weak enough moves to do any damage without knocking out Gustavo. Yeah, Mega Kick's out of the question. Strength and Thunderbolt are both out of the question. I don't think I want to try Cut. Confused Ray is about the closest thing that I'm probably going to be able to be willing to try at this point. But I think I'm going to start throwing Ultra Balls at it. But you know what? Let's start with Great Balls. I just want to see what happens. Nah, got a shake off of it. That's not horrible. Let's see if we can catch this thing. Really? I'm debating on if I should revive Godzilla and try to use Godzilla's Sandstorm again, though. Or do we take the risk and put Misty in and try Confuse Ray and hope that Deoxys doesn't knock itself all the way out? That is the conundrum. Let's switch up to Ultra Balls. Oh, that got my hopes up so high. Y'all saw that, right? 3 shakes, but it still didn't lock. That had my hopes up so high just for the moment. Mercy. Come on, Deoxys. You know you want to stay locked in. You want to stay with us. Come on. Oh. Really? first shake. I was hoping for more, but that's the problem. Is this being a mythical Pokemon is much harder to catch, much lower catch rate percentage. And again, with it being such a low HP, not low HP, low level, it makes it a lot harder to catch because most everything of mine can knock it out for the biggest part. Ooh. Excuse me. Got the yawns. And see, I don't even want to count one shake anymore. It's just, I don't trust it with one shake. If it goes to 2, it gives me a better feeling. And 3 altogether is just great. Yeah, sneaking the yawns in. You guys know me. There wouldn't be a Grant's Gaming Corner if it wasn't for a yawn in there somewhere. Oh, well, we got 2 that time. This is not giving me a lot of high hopes for going after the Deoxys in my personal playthrough. It's really not. And it's making me consider, what do I need to do to try to get ready to bring him down, bring his HP down without knocking him out, but at the same time I'm gonna have some strong Pokemon ready to defend against him. I wonder. I wonder if a Snorlax would be good to bring against him. Because a Snorlax... it's high defense, so it should survive well. But it also has Yawn, which could put Deoxys to sleep. And technically, Snorlax has rest. So it could, bring its own HP up. Alright, now that you've used Shoot against my portal, Misty, use one confused turn to hit yourself here. At least make it a little bit oh, snapped out of its confusion. See, I was hoping it would stay under its confusion. At least one hit under its confusion. Yeah, I know, you want Mewtwo to fall for the taunt. The other thing about taunt though is that anything Mewtwo has, any of its attacking moves are gonna knock out Deoxys. This Deoxys has transformed into its aggressive guise. It can fool enemies by altering its appearance. Thank you, Diddley, for the GGs. Ah. I didn't expect that to actually happen on that turn. I'm stunned because it all worked out just right just now. We caught it and have to continue to argue with it. It's just a few minutes before the end of the night, and we caught our Deoxys. What? That just... What? Oh, hey, Earth Island. Oh, okay. It's just below 6 Island and to the east of 7 Island. Look at that. Earth Island. Can we... Oh yeah, look at that. Naval Rock's still there. Still stays on the map. Look at that. Oh. Of course, back to mainland Kanto. Um... Wow. Wow. All right, let's get back to Kanto, and let's wow, that I did not expect to catch it just then. All right, let's go heal up. Let's get back here in Kanto, however you want to say it. Let's check out where Deoxys fell, what box I put him in. That should have been box 14. Wow, thank you again, Diddley, for the GGs. That's... wow. I did not expect that to happen right then and there. I mean, I was hoping, I really was, but... oh my goodness. Yeah, there he is, right there. I'll just put him there for now. Stop that. So there is our Deoxys. Taunt, Pursuit, Psychic, and Superpower. Superpower, that was the 4th move. Okay. So there's our Deoxys. Nice. Alright. So, just want to look real quick. Yeah, yawn, rest, snore. That actually might be a pretty good setup to take, especially level 30 after Deoxys. I may keep that in the back of my mind for my personal playthrough to go after Deoxys, because I haven't gone after it yet. Yeah, I think we're gonna call it there. Next week, I don't see why we can't go after Suicune. Basically, I guess the idea will be we'll work on our decks next week, because of the fact that I'm not going to find Suicune unless I go looking around Kanto. Although Diddley did say that we should be able to find it pretty easily, which would be amazing if we do. It would definitely make it a lot easier to find, well, to go after Suicune. And again, I've saved my Master Ball. I'm pretty sure I'm just going to keep the Master Ball for the Suicune. 386. There's Deoxys right there. Nice. Cool. So, yeah. I think we're going to save our Master Ball for our roaming legend. And I guess next week will probably be a good time. We'll work on our decks. I don't know that I'm going to complete it, but I definitely want to find Suicune. And after that, that'll probably be about where I'll call the series, unless there's some big reason why not. Because as of right now, I think we've pretty much done everything that's worth doing as far as catching the Pokemon. I'm not going to pursue a complete dex in this particular version, because there's just way too many Pokemon to go after at this point that we haven't gotten. And I'm over 100 hours in my main playthrough just trying to complete the dex, so I don't want to stretch the series out that long. But that does mean we're going to be starting getting ready for Yellow Darkness next, because I did say we're going to pick it up after we finish Fire Red. So, but I think I want to do one more run on Fire Red, which I want to do next week. I want to go after Suicune, because I do want to catch the Suicune, and that'll be all the legendary Pokemon. Fingers crossed we can find our Suicune next week, because if we don't find it next week, then maybe going a week longer than that, so we'll see. All right, I'm gonna call it there. I'm gonna get me some rest. I'll see you guys back here tomorrow night. Tomorrow night is the 400 subscriber special. It's a Smash Brothers Ultimate Tournament. We're gonna figure it out when we get here. I'll fiddle with it some tomorrow. make sure I get the tournament up and we can do the tournament correctly. But yeah, if you guys want to be here tomorrow night to battle tournament against Hannah and I in Smash Brothers, I will give you guys my main. My main is Link. So if you want to get somebody ready together to combat against my Link, bring it on. All right, you guys get some rest. I'm gonna get some rest. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Thank y'all for coming and hanging out tonight. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you for the GGs. Thank y'all for hanging out while we catch all the legends that we caught tonight. It was definitely worth it. Lugia, Ho-Oh, and Deoxys. It was a lot of work, but we got them all. All right. Thanks for hanging out. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up. If there's anybody new out there, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. I'll see you guys back here tomorrow night for this for the tournament, the 400 subscribers special. And as always, be good and God bless.